Here are the fiscal year 2026 results for Hypercharge Networks Corp for the year ended March 31st, 2026. In fiscal 2026, Hypercharge recorded record gross profit of $3 million for the year ended March 31st, 2026, an increase of 34% compared to the prior fiscal year. Gross margin also increased to 28% compared to 23% in fiscal 2025, representing an improvement of 5 percentage points. The increase in gross profit and margin was driven by a higher contribution from installation and service-related revenue, increased Level 2 charging equipment volume, improved product mix, and recurring revenue contributions. Hypercharge also achieved the highest annual revenue in the company's history, reporting recognized revenue of $10.9 million for fiscal 2026. This included $8.1 million in EV charging equipment revenue and a record $2.8 million in service and subscription revenue. Service and subscription revenue increased 292% compared to fiscal 2025, driven primarily by a significant increase in installation revenue and reflecting the growing contribution of services, subscriptions, and recurring revenue to the company's overall business. Hypercharge's total operating expenses for the year ended March 31st, 2026 totaled $6 million, reflecting a decrease of 9% compared to the prior fiscal year. This reduction was driven by the company's strategic focus on cost control and operational efficiency. Operating expenses are comprised of general and administrative expenses, sales and marketing expenses, and research and development. General and administrative expenses were $3.3 million, a decrease of 19% compared to the prior fiscal year, primarily due to lower consulting and professional fees, share-based payments, and wages. Sales and marketing expenses were $1.9 million, an increase of 9%, reflecting costs to support future growth. And research and development expenses were $799,000, an increase of 6%, primarily reflecting higher product design and development costs. In fiscal 2026, Hypercharge's cost of sales were $7.9 million compared to $7.8 million in the previous fiscal year. This increase was lower than the overall revenue growth of 9%, reflecting a shift in revenue mix toward higher margin installation and service-related revenue, which contributed to improved gross margin performance. Fiscal 2026 marked the next level of scale for Hypercharge, with continued growth across charging sites, ports sold and delivered, and registered users of Hypercharge's mobile app. Since launching operations in June 2021, Hypercharge has delivered more than 6,200 charging ports to its customers, representing year-over-year growth of 44%, and surpassed 7,800 charging ports sold, an increase of more than 42%. As of March 31st, 2026, Hypercharge charging stations are located at more than 640 sites across Canada and the United States, an increase of 52% compared to the prior fiscal year. And lastly, Hypercharge mobile applications serve more than 46,000 registered users, an increase of more than 86% compared to last year. Together, these milestones reflect the growing scale of Hypercharge's platform and the expanding reach of its charging network across North America.
Fiscal 2026 was a defining year for Hypercharge Networks. Starting off early in the year, we raised some additional capital to give us some runway to allow us to scale. Despite industry headwinds, we've grown exponentially in terms of our recurring revenue. We started to generate more carbon credits, more ports being deployed all across Canada and into the US. Our main focus at Hypercharge is to build a durable infrastructure company. That takes time, right? To get to scale, our goal is to get through that J-curve, as I call it, right? We continued to grow, and where were the challenges? The challenges really were around top-line growth, okay? But that was deliberate. We stopped chasing after very high value level 3 fast charger stations that didn't generate as much recurring revenue or gross profit. We're trying to build a durable infrastructure company, and in order to do that we need scale. And for us, that scale comes from the level 2 business. Those don't come necessarily with the same top line number, but what they do come with is a higher recurring revenue, a higher gross profit, and they generate more carbon credits over time. One of the highlights for fiscal 2026 was the launch of Oak Ridge Park. We sold over 500 stations, and in May we launched 340 plus stations there. The other 200 will go online over the next year, year and a half. It's an incredible project. We're extremely proud to be part of that. In fiscal 2026, we launched the new Hypercharge Halo Level 2 station, which is a major product for us in the multifamily space. Our focus throughout the year was to increase our gross margin and our professional services. Both of those things are moving along fantastically, as you can see from our results this year, and we continue to focus on that in 2027 as well. In January of this year, we launched HyperCorp Energy Solutions. This is really the future of the company, where we start incorporating battery energy systems into the EV charging business to allow our customers to stretch the capacity that they have, bidirectional energy management to help our customers improve their efficiency in terms of how much power they're using and how much capacity they have. By adding batteries into the system here will allow us to stretch the capacity of the already constrained grid or older buildings that weren't built with all the power requirements that we have today. I think this industry is ready for some scale up through acquisition, and subsequent to the end of the fiscal year, we're delighted to announce that we acquired Eddy in Quebec, which enabled us to acquire over 2,700 ports. It's accretive from day one, so we're really excited to see how having all of these stations in Quebec and more talent in Quebec will allow us to scale there as well this year. Another huge bright spot for us this year is the federal carbon credit program. This year, subsequent to fiscal 2026 end, in June, we received a check for over $1.7 million. Why this is so important to us is that this compounds. As our network grows, we generate more carbon credits. These carbon credits turn into more capital that we redeploy into more stations in Canada. So what you're seeing effectively is this exponential growth of our network, which is improving our recurring revenue and our carbon credit growth, and we're very excited about putting that to use to help us continue to scale our network. For fiscal 27, our priorities are to continue the high utilization network that we're building right now. And then finally, and most importantly, is talent. Our team is what drives this company. I'm very, very proud of the team that we have, and we're going to continue to attract great talent here that will help us continue to scale the business.
For more details on the information provided in this presentation, please refer to the company's management's discussion and analysis and audited consolidated financial statements for the 3 months and years ended March 31st, 2026 and March 31st, 2025, available at hypercharge.com/investors and sedarplus.ca.